see a lot more videos now, and it's getting more about racism and how the world is unfair to everything and everyone, and how people who crack a joke on racism, you know, whether it be a native joke, whether it be a black joke of some sort, it's really starting to get annoying though, because the minute a white person, a Caucasian person, cracks a joke that is racist, there's no way around it, it's racist, everyone freaks out. It's, oh God, he's racist, by God, he's racist. And that's not really right. I find that actually very, very hypocritical, because black people, natives, East Indians, from where I come from, they're very racist towards white people. When white person hasn't even said anything, it's, hey, what's up, cracker? You know, you've dominated my people. You know, you've hurt my land. You've taken my land away from me. Okay, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Give it up. It was 100 years ago, 150 years ago, okay? I'm not responsible for that. My generation is not responsible for the actions of the past. Somewhere along the lines, we needed to apologize, and I'm sure we did. But you know what? Now we get to move on from that. We get to move on into our lives, because you know what? We just don't care anymore. You know, there's a high native population where I live, Aboriginal nation, and they have complete benefits. They get free schooling. They get to go to university and college for free. I got none of that. None whatsoever. I'm having to work my ass off to get to where I want to go. And rightfully so, because it shows the initiative. It shows that I want to go somewhere in life. But you know what? They got everything. They got money. They got no taxes on anything. They just have to pay. And you know what they do? They go off and they buy booze. Half of them are homeless. Some of them don't even pay for their kids' food or schooling. And then their kids don't go anywhere any better. They just end up in jail, or they just end up homeless. Like, you give and give and give, people are going to want more and more and more. And they're not going to learn. They're not going to learn the values of working hard for something. It's like how my mom, I always ask my mom, you know, can I get this? Can I get that? Can I get this? She's like, no. Save up your money and buy it. And at the time, I thought she was a complete bitch. But I kind of realized now that thank God she did that, because now I have the self-initiative that if I want something, I'm going to save up my money. I'm going to save up my money and I'm going to go get it. I'm not going to have it handed to me. It's why I live in my own place, because I took the initiative, because I'm working hard for a place over my head, because first of all, I don't like living with my mom. Being 18, I do not want to be around my mom. I want to be independent. I want to be on my own, and I'm doing it, and I'm proud of that. But yeah, no, the people that are always saying, oh, you're racist, you know, how many times have someone, like a black person or an Aboriginal, have cracked a white joke or something, and they're laughing and giggling between themselves? What makes it them so better to do it to us than us to do it to them? Racism is in all of us, period. It is just, that is it. We all have a problem with another race. We all can't get along with another race. We can tolerate every other race. I have friends. I have friends of other descents. I have no problem with them. So, you know, some people may be able to tolerate that, but all of us have a racist side to us. Alright? When we get pissed off, we start using that. Some people, though, take that to the nth degree, to that next level. And those people are very psychotic, and I do not know why they'd have such a hate for for a nation, because that's generalizing, and that's a threat. That is a very dangerous disease, is generalization, because it can hurt thousands and millions of people. If I generalize that all blacks are rude and arrogant, then maybe someone who comes along who is of black descent, I won't even bother talking to them. If a native who by choice has gone to school and wants to apply for a job because someone has generalized that all natives has no respect for them, if he has generalized that all of them are just complete drunk bastards, that native now has a slim to none chance of ever doing something with his life. That is a disease, is generalization. Racism is in all of us. Some of us don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. Racism is terrible because it hurts cultures. But you know, I've heard turban jokes, I've heard East Indian Paki jokes, I've heard native jokes, and I've heard black jokes, and I've laughed at them. I'm guilty for it. But will I ever hurt someone of another race? No, because that is a fellow human being, that is a fellow man, and I respect them as people, because they are. You learn things from other cultures. You do. You learn amazing things from other cultures, and we need to respect that about them. So, I respect the people who make blogs and videos about how racism is bad, how it's affecting all of us, and that we need to do something. You're right. White people, Caucasians, should take and lead by example, not showing racism. But having said that, so should every other race, because they show just the same racism. Racism is in all of us. Period.